You know, we usually think of a surname as this single, straight line to our past. But what if one name could tell two completely different, totally powerful stories? Well, today, we're diving into the surprisingly complex history behind a very common Indian surname, Sen. So, is it possible one name, Sen, representing two totally distinct identities, one of royalty and another of deep community leadership? The answer is a big, fascinating yes. To really get our heads around the name Sen, we have to treat it less like a single story and more like a historical puzzle with two very, very different pieces. On one side of the coin, you've got the Sen dynasty. We're talking powerful rulers who governed Bengal back in the 11th and 12th centuries. And on the other side, an identity tied to a social group, the Napit or Nai community. Two paths, one name. So let's start by digging into the legacy of the royals. All right, let's jump in our time machine. We're heading back to medieval Bengal to uncover the legacy of a really powerful dynasty that left a huge mark on the region's culture and its history. So here's the first twist. You think this iconic Bengali dynasty started in Bengal, right? Nope. They actually came all the way from Karnataka in the south, setting up their rule over Bengal during the 11th and 12th centuries. This timeline really lays out their journey. While Samanta Sen is kind of seen as the founder, it was Hemant Sen who made it official in 1095, declaring himself king. Then you have rulers like Vijay Sen and Bala Sen, who really cemented their power. And under Lakshman Sen, wow, the empire hit its peak, stretching all the way to Orissa and Varanasi, major cultural hubs. But as it often goes with great empires, the decline was pretty swift, happening in the early 13th century after invasions led by Muhammad Bakhtiar Khalji. But hey, their legacy wasn't just about conquering territory, not at all. The Sen dynasty was a huge deal for the culture. They were key to reviving Hinduism in the area, they were massive patrons of the arts, and they poured resources into architecture and, this is a big one, the development of Bengali literature. And this right here gets to the heart of their identity. The Sen dynasty is remembered as great patrons of art. Now, remember that phrase because it's going to create a fascinating contrast